The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy this.
You are now running with scissors. Let's go.
Yo. Hello.
What up, though, sister? You look lovely as always. What is
it? Is well, thank you, bro. It is season. Where we at? Season what?
Right out of fingers. I think 11-ish.
11-ish.
Yeah.
11-ish sounds. I think Kid Penny might be having some technical difficulties over there. I'm sure she's gonna work it on now.
Almost.
So yeah, what are we talking about today?
So
you think you grown? You got to say that with a little bit of attitude.
No.
So you think you grown?
No. Like Friday. You want some of the 2 old man?
Nope.
Oh,
so
man.
I wanted to talk about this because I know we have a whole itinerary, or do we call it itinerary? Well, yeah. I guess you can't call it that.
We won't. Yeah.
So, what prompted this topic, because I see some things, while we were on break, and I feel like, teenagers do things and at a certain age. Mm-hmm. So if they do something at 14, do they deserve to spend the rest of their life in jail?
It just depends on what you do, okay?
Even if they kill somebody.
It just depends on what you do. Okay.
So really, think about it. Because who we are at 14 is not who we are today.
True, but take it from a person who watches a lot of true crime. Some of these kids are out here doing the most, and I'm not sure
now
they come back from some of the stuff these kids be on.
Now it depends on. I really feel like it depends on how reformed they become, because I've seen some go to jail at a young age and actually reform and come out and they do the right thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's a solid yes or no answer. You have to take everybody on a case by case basis. I'm with you on that.
I think it's a no. I'm gonna say no. I think it's a no. I think that it has to be some reform, though. They can't just, because if you're going to jail and all you're doing is getting in trouble for the next 30 years, and you're not learning anything, you're not doing anything with your time in there, then you might need to stay there. But I feel it's no,
right,
unless they have shown themselves not to be reformed. And I feel like, the jail system is not a place that reforms them anyway. I think it depends on who they are as people.
If you're out of a cage and there's not a lot of options to you, how do you seek redemption or get reformed when you're in a place of like just craziness? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's true. But I do know that they go to jail, they can get their degrees. There's a lot of things that you can do in jail to make yourself better.
I'm gonna take your word for it because I don't plan.
You just have to. I've never been in jail, but I know people that have been in jail, and I feel like even though we feel like there's no reform, it really depends on the mindset of the individual.
True.
what they're going to do with the time while they're in there, because they have access to some things to change their lives. Now, will they change their lives, or will they just conform to the environment that they're in? And oftentimes that happens.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it depends on. I'm one of those people where I want to see everybody be redeemed. I want to see everyone have a chance to live their life. But it just depends on what you did, because some of these kids be out here doing the
I mean, what you say what they did. I mean, I say murder is the ultimate crime.
But what if they double up?
Murder multiple people? No. Okay.
Like, hey, you gotta fall back.
If you go on the killing spree,
no.
you got to think about why. At 14 years old, why in the world are you out here killing people?
Yeah. So is that
environment has a lot to do with it?
Whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You take it. I mean, I feel like no. I know some people are on the fence. Some people say you do the crime, you got to do the time. But that's just one aspect of being grown,
right?
Quotation marks, right? So growing older doesn't automatically make you grown.
Oh, absolutely not.
Right?
Absolutely.
Being grown isn't about age, it's about accountability. Too often we excuse destructive behavior because someone is just a kid, or they're still young, or that's just how they are. But at what point do choices become character? That's what we was just talking about.
Yep.
Your choices can become who you are if there's no change.
Right.
Tonight we collide with one uncomfortable truth. If we know better, why do we keep choosing worse? From teenagers to adults. And that doesn't only apply to teenagers, that applies to adults too.
Comfort.
We're asking where accountability begins, where excuses end, and whether our community is raising responsible adults or simply aging children.
Mm-hmm. True. I think a lot of it is comfort. A lot of people have gotten into a comfort zone, whether it's good or bad, and it's safer. They feel safer there than they actually trying to be more than what they could actually be.
Right.
A lot of cats be like, bro, you knew you were going to ruin your life, but you did X, Y, Z, and you did it anyway. I'm saying though.
Because at 14, 15, you know the difference between right and wrong.
Yeah. I think
you know the difference between right and wrong. Most times it's 7 or 8. True. You shouldn't do that because it's bad. And you shouldn't now. At 14, 15, you know that killing someone, robbing, stealing, that's wrong. You know the consequences are jail or death. Maybe they don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of times, with the youth, they don't understand, and I'm just talking about light stuff, like maybe like theft stuff. They don't understand the gravity of what they're doing sometimes, and it's not until they get that fade that they say, oh,
yeah,
wait a minute, this is serious. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah, because how do you know?
Wait, RJ, I don't know if you can turn your volume up a little bit on your mic because you're sounding kind of low.
I'm muted and move my mic up a little bit.
Hey, Turbo. Welcome to season 11. We are back.
How's that? A little better?
Oh, yeah, much better. Oh, I don't know if it's the volume, but it might be the volume.
What up,
I was about to say, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Now we can, yes.
Okay.
So we were just getting into...
I was listening to you on the other
okay, you heard this.
device. So I heard you guys already getting all started up. I wanted to make a comment that what you just said about folks doing the ultimate crime and second chances, just doing the most, especially at a young age. I agree with you that the environment definitely plays a huge role in that, because you're still a child. Even if you think you're fearless and you don't care what's going on, you made that decision from something. Something told you that it was okay. Something told you that you could get away with it, or you just wilding out when nobody paying attention to you anyway. But I'm a firm believer that I don't think that people should stay in jail for a long time. Like, mistakes happen, and we are all capable of making a bad choice. So every single thing that you do does not determine, or you shouldn't have to be in jail for a long time, for years and years and years, where your life is not productive and you're not living at all. Every crime does not deserve that kind of punishment.
Deserves life.
Like you said, killing spree. That's a little different. You was out there pop locking on purpose, right? But,
that's a little more
but when you do something on just temporary insanity is a real thing. Right. That is a real thing, and stresses will push you to the limit. Don't push me. I'm too close to the edge. We all had that kind of moment. So you don't need to spend it feel like
RG, you gotta. I think you're gonna have to adjust your volume in StreamYard to turn yourself. Yeah, because you're low.
He is low.
Still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might be StreamYard because sometimes you have to adjust the volume in StreamYard.
Y'all already know we got a good show going because everything want to act stupid.
Everything want to happen, right?
It's like we were just using these devices. They was just fine. They was just fine.
You were on earlier.
Mine not showing up. No, like none of my I had to get some headphones because like none of the televisions. I got 2 different screens over here. I got a Bluetooth device. I got all kinds of stuff. None of them are even popping up on the computer at all.
Wow.
And he was talking just fine. When we was out of the studio, I could hear him.
Yeah, he's low. I don't know why he's low. I thought maybe it was me. That's why I went to turn the volume up on the speaker so I could hear, but the speaker's all the way up. All the way up. I don't know. I always got to add a song to stuff. I don't know, weird like that. Everything turns into a song. Everything turns into.
I heard it.
Everything turns into a song.
It's clear.
Okay.
It's clear, but it's.
All right, I'm gonna try one more time. How about now? Yes, no, maybe so.
Say something again.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. You know what it is? The computer actually had me on auto leveling, so that does not work.
Oh, okay.
You can't see that. That's that AI generated stuff. You can't have
yes.
Don't want to hear you talking. Certain words will be cut out, and you had nothing to do with it. No, leave my mic alone.
We were podcasting last night. I'm like, everything was good last night. That's all
fine, right?
Yeah, it was all good just a week ago. Jay-Z, put that in for it.
Well, we're live, so things happen, guys. And whoever been following us for 11 seasons, you know. We sometimes have problems while we're live. But we are back. And glad to be back. That month was good, though. I have to say. Because you need a break.
Yeah, I needed it.
Did
you guys actually get to take one?
Yeah. Life still went on, we still work, we still did things, but I did take, got a chance to do a couple of things. I didn't go anywhere, but that's okay.
All right. So where are we at in this?
Back into the topic, we are talking about growing older doesn't automatically. So you think you grown? I got to give it some attitude. So you think you grown?
Look, like she triggering me.
Right. So you think you grown? Yeah.
All right. Now see, that's a whole other angle when your parents are like, you think you grown.
You know how many times I've heard that from my mother? Oh, so you think you grown?
Hey, look, it don't help that you like 6 feet almost. They looking at you like, oh, this one right here.
Yeah.
She taller than me.
You think you grown?
Wow.
I've said that to my kids too.
Hand on the hip and everything, Penny. Hand on the hip and everything.
Everything.
Like instantly transformed.
I couldn't stand hearing it from my peers, whether it was like teenage or early 20s, and even now. Well, I'm grown. I can do what I want. What?
Ooh.
That's where I get triggered at, where it was just like, I looked at my parents like they were stupid. They was like, oh, you think you're grown?
I also get you have to tell people that you're grown. I'm like, who are you convincing? Them or yourself? Because if I don't walk around saying I'm grown, I'm 57. I don't ever say that.
Yeah,
because I'm grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Don't ever say that.
Folks now, they call themselves the B and, oh, I'm that one. And they did this disclaimer. It's this. I look at it the same way. Who are you trying to prove it to? Me or you? Like, why are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, walk around with their theme music on. Like, I'm going to need you to cut that out.
It's almost like defiance. Like, that's their level of defiance. I don't have to listen to you because I'm grown.
I'm grown.
Defiance. You're like, okay, cool, fine. Walk into traffic, fine, grown. I hope you got
my kid, my daughter especially, she couldn't wait to become an adult, right? And now I see her saying things online like, ooh, this is what adulting is. Yeah.
Yes.
This is where you wanted to be.
You was in such a hurry.
You was in such a rush.
No,
You want to be an
I
adult.
agree with that.
Now you got adult. Now you're doing adult people things.
Mm-hmm.
Every time my kids, if they even halfway thought for a second, well, I can't wait till I get older. I chopped that tree down real quick. I was like, you can't do whatever you want. Adults can't do whatever they want. I can't do whatever I want. There are consequences for your decisions. Period.
Absolutely.
There's rules, there's laws, there's God. So let's just go ahead and forget that. That doesn't exist. You cannot do what you want. You can think you can, but you still you're being held accountable. You will be held accountable.
Even as an adult. So all of that, I want to be grown. But, a lot of times with my daughter, it was, I want to be grown so I don't have to come home at a certain time. That kind of minuscule things, like I can stay out later.
Everybody choose your words better. Okay. Say I don't want to curse you.
Being grown is just not that, and then now you find her in the house, sleep.
Yes.
Being grown. She's tired. She got
it's tiring being grown, folks. Little people understand. It's tiring being grown. Trust me.
Right.
And stay a kid as long as you can. That's one thing I always tell my kids. Stay a kid as long as you can, because you're going to find out the hard way either way it goes. So you might as well stay a kid as long as you can. Enjoy it if you can.
Enjoy not having those responsibilities. What you mean? I never felt like a kid myself either. I didn't like it either way. I didn't start liking life till now, where it was like, okay, I can kind of do some things, whether I don't want to do something, I want to stay in the bed, or if I do want to go somewhere, I can. But when you don't have all those responsibilities and obligations, that's when I wonder what. Well, I don't know about now. These kids is different. Like, we ain't have to be monitored, and we wasn't on no digital leashes when we were kids. You got to explore. But now, I don't know. I don't think I want to be these kids. They got
all the different things that you can, like, my kids. I know my kids' location. They know my location. My parents didn't know. I used to be outside, and from the time we left the house until the sun went down, and we was everywhere
before the lights came on.
And we were everywhere. And a lot of times it was in places that we weren't supposed to be. Getting on the train, going to 42nd Street. We weren't supposed to be on no 42nd Street. But then we come back home and we always said, we was outside the back.
Okay. Somebody else's backyard, not yours, but yeah. My parents would give us a list of places we weren't supposed to be. Don't go here, because they knew they wasn't going to be able to catch us.
Wasn't supposed to be leaving the back. We were supposed to be in the back. At the park.
Listen, I was young. I didn't do a whole lot, but in teenage years, my mother stayed being like, How'd you get to Virginia? I was like, we live in the DC metropolitan area, okay? Tri-City.
Right.
You can go anywhere. Right? Pop into New York if you want to, catch the Amtrak. What you mean? The Mark will get you to Baltimore at $45 for $8. Yeah. I'm like, man, I'm going everywhere.
Unless I was with my older cousins and my brother, then we could go down to 42nd Street, all of that kind of stuff. But by myself and with my friends, no. Because 42nd Street was not what it is now when I was growing up. I mean, it was all kind of peep shows and drug addicts and dope. It was bad.
Well, see, I grew up in Michigan, so our bike was our main form of transportation. We just had to be in before the street lights. So as far as your bike could take you, you could go. Just don't get caught and be back before the street lights.
And there's accountability. We talk about, so you grown. So you think you grown? We knew he wasn't supposed to be doing none of that. Now, how we got jammed up?
Did it keep you guys from doing everything though?
For me, because my parents were crazy.
Like knowing it, did it actually keep you?
No, not me. For me, it was as long as my parents don't find out.
Well, see, I had the luxury of an older sister. My older sister used to get caught, and I used to sleep with those crazy people used to do to her. So that greatly made me calm the hell down because I see what they were capable of. So
and the thing is,
a good kid.
I knew what would happen if I was to get in trouble. So it wasn't like I was not going to get in trouble. I did everything in my power to make sure that they didn't find out.
I was about to say you got crafty and stuff.
Yeah, man. I was just like, as long as they don't find out. And I'm not saying that I didn't get caught some of the time, but then those summertime punishments were not fun.
I lived on punishment. That's why my mom let me go outside after a while. She was like, "You always in here because you keep me on punishment. That's why I don't got no life." She eventually would just like go outside, like literally would lock the door, go outside, make some friends. I'm so sick of looking at you, and I'm like, "Dang, it was your fault. I'm in the house. Now you mad."
The only place I can
you gonna blame her for not following the rules, Penny? Okay, got it.
Oh, if it was one spoon in the sink, it wasn't detrimental. That was overkill.
I could just go down the hall because Shay lived down the hall. Conversations with my cousin Shay, when I used to do the podcast with, she lived down the hall from me. That's the only place I can go to. When she was on punishment, she could see when her mother put her in the corner. I was the only person that could stand in the corner with her.
I know y'all close.
Over there. Man.
My mother would let me stand in the corner with her.
That is funny. That is funny.
But let's get back to the topic because this is a really, really good topic, and it's a lot of great points that Penny so nicely put together for us to talk about. I think the first point, unless you want to talk about it, Penny, or you can go ahead and lead the discussion, or however you want to do it.
I don't mind holding everybody accountable. Like, let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. All right. Being older does not mean that you're grown. All right. We need to be very clear about the definition of adulthood, as our younger counterparts keep finding out. As soon as they graduate, within a week, let them start working and get a job. Oh, is this adulting? But when is it that you thought, okay, this is what it means to be an adult? Like, did you learn it? Was it chosen? What exactly happened in your own life where y'all actually was just like, oh, this is what it means to be an adult? Like, when did it hit you?
For me, when I became a mother.
Wow.
That was when I was like, okay, I'm in charge of someone else. It's time for me to figure this out.
Yeah, I guess that'll do it.
Because prior to that, I was just living kind of reckless.
Yeah, I would say when I had kids, that's probably when it was like, wait a minute, there are little clones of me. Wait a minute, they eat food. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, hold on.
And then even then, I now had to figure out what that looked like. Mm-hmm. You know, I've never been a mother before. And I was 20 when I had my first child. So I was barely in adulthood.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't even legal technically. So 20 is still a baby trying to navigate, figure things out. So
thank you.
I had to figure it out being and that's what I be trying to tell people. People only act like at 20 years old that you know it all, you got it all. No, you don't.
Okay, last year was you were 19, meaning you was a teenager.
You don't know. You don't. I mean, you know the difference between right and wrong, but you are still at the age of making major mistakes.
I would say being grown is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It's just your learned experiences start to add up, and you be like, wait a minute. I know stuff. Yeah. I don't think I had an exact moment when I felt I was grown. It was just more like, wait a minute. I did this before. Let's do it this way.
Yeah. Well, I definitely felt like I was grown when I had a baby.
All right.
You think you're grown? I got
they said you have your kids too.
I got a baby when I'm still living in my mother's house with my baby. So, I mean, come on.
See? I knew I was an adult when I decided not to come home. When it was just like, okay, hearing those comments, you think you grown? Well, this is my house. I was like, well, you can keep your house, your carpet, your water bill. I'm not coming. Like, that was just the last thing for me where it's like, oh, this is yours. It's not ours at all. Got it. You can keep it. So when I decided I was not going back home, I was like, all right, time to, strap up your boots, because now we got to find out how to live and eat, because you're not going back. Right. But once I became a mother, then it was like, now you got to keep people alive.
Right. You got it right. Exactly. You are in charge of some people. You got to make sure you keep them alive.
So I got more responsible with my hustle. But it was like,
when you become an adult, it's really when you start being able to handle conflict on your own, being responsible. Because, for me, I was calling my mother for everything. Mom, how you do this? Mom, all those things. And I wasn't figuring out nothing on my own. I was still had my mother. So it was like, I was still my mother's child. I wasn't my mother's child. But when I started to get away from my mother in the sense where I was doing things without having to check with my mother first, is when I felt like I became an adult now, because I did this by myself. Like I didn't have to call my mother like, "Ma, how you do this? What you supposed to do? Am I doing this right?" You know, those kind of things. That's when I feel like I was really stepping into adulthood.
But you're still being grown, right? Because you're seeking out wisdom from people who know how to do it. So that doesn't make you less not grown. Because think about it, we don't come out the gates knowing everything. So the fact that you were even smart enough to even ask for help, some people just, I'm gonna thug it out and see what happens.
Yeah,
like,
hey, look, that
you
was
know what I'm
me.
saying? So yeah, I'm smart enough to go to the resources and get the knowledge.
Nah, man, I was on my mother's heels. Like, what? I can't do this by myself.
Like, too late.
I need some help.
At the time I moved out, me and my mom was kind of beefing, so we wasn't really talking. But she raised me to ask questions. She always asked. She was just like, "Don't listen to your stupid friends. Ask your own questions and do your own research." So I knew how to find an answer, get some questions in. What is it that I need? How do I get from A to B? What is free? How do I do this and that? So I was good. I was out for a while, and I never even had to call her to ask for anything. So at that point, it was like, okay, I can find. You've made it
to adulthood. Yeah.
I didn't have to rush right back home. So it was like, oh, I'm really doing this. But it catches you off guard when you do transition into that moment, even with parenting. When you transition into that moment, you're like, oh, snap. Like you said, this is happening again. Like I've actually found a job and I've kept it. Like I'm getting up every day. I am actually taking care of myself. Like the repetitiveness helps you to be like, okay, I'm doing it. But at some point you have to realize you've been doing this for a while. So yes, you're a grown up. So why are you saying it out loud? Like
why you gotta say it?
Why do you have to say it out loud? You've been an adult for how long now? But then it's like, why do some people feel like they have to remain 15 at 45? Because
being old is scary, man. You know what you got to do when you get older?
But I mean, do you guys?
But you're already there, though.
You were younger. Yeah. I don't crave it. Like I don't walk around and be like, I wish I was 18 again, or I wish I was.
I love my.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But when you're younger, you want to be an adult. But then when you get to be adult, you like. There's some people. I've heard people say things like, "Oh, I've been this way since I was 15," and then 40-something. I'm like, that's not a good thing. Right. You probably shouldn't say that. Because there's some delay there in your way of thinking. Because if you're still walking around thinking like you was 15, that's a problem. You gotta figure that thing out. You gotta figure that thing out. Because when I was 15, the choice that I made, yeah. If I was still mentally 15, boy, everybody be in trouble.
Yeah, you was rowdy.
Everybody be in trouble. My kids would be in trouble. Everybody be in trouble.
I can say I've still been the same. Not all of it. I've grown a lot. I've grown in boundaries and confidence and, things of that nature. But I've definitely been saving people and trying to help the world since I was younger. I've definitely been this rowdy. I've definitely break rules. I'm totally outside the box. And that has always been my case. I'm actually excited to say that I've been consistent. Like no one that I've ever met have really been like, oh, you've changed. Ever since this, and this, you different now, because sometimes you get hit with that.
I have definitely gotten that.
But I definitely have learned a lot. Like I don't move the same way. I don't say yes to every single thing. I definitely know how to say no. That's a full statement. Got it. You can't be the same exact person, but some people are. Like I know people who are totally the same. And I'm like, so you don't know that the world's changing around you? Like you don't even feel that? It's like they don't even want to grow up.
Some people feel like their skill set suits them for what they're doing, so they don't feel the need to change. Even if it's antiquated and doesn't serve them any purpose, it works for them, so they kind of stay there.
But is it really working for them?
In their mind, yes.
Michelle, right? It's like, how's that going for you?
mean, because from the outside looking in, it's not. It's really not.
It depends. Everybody's truth is their own. Some people really are happy. Some people feel like they don't reach their peak. All right, their knees don't work like they used to, so we good at life. I got my job, I got my dog, I got my children. I'm good. I'm like, that's all you want.
But what if you don't have any of that? a job.
This thing right here. Go log in.
I'm just saying, like,
that's what I'm saying.
You're content with, you know, and now my thing is, like you said, if you have a job and you're kind of stable, I would say that.
Okay.
And you're good, you're paying your bills, you don't really want or need anything, you're good, and you have reached this plateau, you don't want to go any further. I might not necessarily say I see anything wrong with that.
Okay.
But if
that's nice.
Where you are, if you haven't reached that plateau and you're okay with that, that's a problem.
If you're not okay,
you're not okay.
That's a problem. Okay. Yeah, because some people are happy. You know, we can't, shut down anybody else's dreams. Some people are like, hey, look, this is all I wanted, so I'm good.
Yeah.
As long as that's what you can say, though. I'm with you, Chef. As long as that's how you feel, that you're actually good and you mean it, like you for real good. You're not like just quit life because you think that's the best. If you're actually happy, congratulations. And who
are we to tell somebody that they're not good, right? No matter what we see with our eyes.
Hey, look, I'm like, you good, but I'm not, and I'm going over here. You can go.
You'll be good over here. I'm going to go over here and let you be good away from me.
This plateau is a little breezy.
That's all he said.
Yeah, right.
All right, now. What's that even mean? And it wasn't until I got older, I was like, oh, damn. He was telling me I was about to fuck up. Okay, got it. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, just like, you think you grown? All right, now.
So you think you're grown?
All right, now. Dude, you're done. They already seen what's about to happen to you.
I think it's break time. So let's go to break. And I think there's another question that we should address when we come back. Is accountability learned or chosen?
Both.
Hey, okay, there's so many situations.
We'll talk about that when we come back from break.
WSAN Radio, the soul of America and beyond. Turn it up and feel the rhythm of the greatest old school music ever made. From Smokey Robinson and the Temptations to Diana Ross, Aretha Franklin, Luther Vandross, and more. This is the music that touches your soul and moves your spirit 24/7. Listen live now at WSANradio.com and take the vibe with you everywhere. Download the WSAN Radio app today on the Apple App Store or Google Play. WSAN Radio, feel the soul.
Got me together with this two-piece. It's the good leggings, no see-through business.
We are back. Running with Scissors. I'm RG, the one and only Penny Owens, the Michelle with not two L's, one L.
One.
Just
and the topic. Michelle, please say it again.
So you think you grown?
I love that.
It's not getting old. I love it.
I love that.
Okay, this is very childish of us. All the giggling.
I know it is. It is.
Such an oxymoron. I love it. I love it.
So are we acting like grown-ups now?
Do you want to?
Like, we are. Listen, I'm a kid at heart. So I love to laugh and have fun and have fun conversations. So that doesn't mean I'm not an adult and that I don't handle my business. But I have goofy moments. And I think we all should, because who wants to be serious all the time?
Dude, that's the mating call for early death. All that stress and trying to be serious all the damn time. Done. Got a
And
smile.
it's funny because someone said to me, "Oh, you always serious," and I'm like, "You don't know who I am at all. You don't know me at all. Wait, I'm not laughing at your jokes. Oh, I probably because I don't like you,
or they're not funny.
Or you're not funny, right?" Or that's when people try to gaslight you and say something slick, and then you be like, "I caught that. Oh, I was only playing. You got to have a sense of humor." Yeah, no.
You're picking up all the different triggers. That's one of mine too. Can't stand somebody that play all the time.
I can't stand it. Don't play all day, and then they will not call you one, and you like, "Oh, I was only playing." You weren't.
Right,
you
exactly. That was your excuse. I'll be like, "Do it again. Yeah. Let's just do it again. Let's say you playing, but I'm not. So let's just see what happens."
You're so serious all the time. You know, that's not me.
No.
Definitely not me. Yeah.
So those are people you want to be like, "I wish you would grow up." Like, have y'all seen? Okay, I'm not trying to offend the elderly or seniors. But have you guys in your hood seen like the dude with the silver cornrows? There's only 3 left, and he holding on to them things tight. You know what I'm saying? You can see his thoughts, his past, his history, his memories in between the braids.
Like, bro,
he trying to hold on to him with a jersey.
Let him go.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 27. Turn them around, bro. You 72. What you doing?
No, you had 27 braids. Now you're down to 3. That's what your 27 was.
I don't want to say all men are like this,
power,
but I feel like a lot of men don't embrace their gray when they become getting older.
I don't think it's that. I think it's the bald. That's what a lot of people can't get over.
No, I'm telling you, it ain't just the bald. I've seen the gray too, and I've been like, "What are you doing? Like, leave that. It looks good."
And they don't want it.
They don't want it.
Well, I know in our society it chases the whole youth fountain on everything. Everything, makeup to cover your wrinkles, right? Dye to cover your braids. Keeping all your braids. But but what is it that I understand why they're attracted to youth, but why in our culture are we so stuck in denial about aging? There's so many people and very great people who never made it past their 20s. You know, like they don't have legacy and futures that carry them on, and we act like it's a bad thing to get older.
Fear. Think about it, right? It's straight fear. Think about everything that happened to old people. They get old, they're rickety, old. It's like we put a really bad like aura against getting old. And it makes you closer to death if you live that long. Yeah, so a lot of people don't want to associate themselves with being past tense. I am officially past tense for a long time, and I'm kind of okay with it. But at the same time, I can see where if I felt like I wanted to be in the know or in the actual modern crowd, I would see where the way I kick it is problematic and I wouldn't fit in. You know what I mean? So a lot of people want to fit in. They want to feel like they're still modern or they're still moving the meter and all that stuff. And waste of time for me. But I'm cool being, I'm cool being in my space.
See, that's somebody that's good in their skin, and that takes time to get comfortable in your skin, especially as your skin is changing, right? Yes, it's
and different. Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, me and concealer will never part.
I respect it,
and that's a fact.
Dada, really?
Me and Maki Dada, me and concealer will never part. No, we will not.
I like how he gonna say he's already in the past tense. I think the only thing I think about when I think about something I can't do that I used to be able to do is pop lock. I can't groove like I used to. I'm hoping in my head I ain't reached the age where you see folks like still dancing, but it's a slow motion. I'll be like, can they see that? Like, do they know that they really not moving?
I'm not even dancing no more.
People don't dance no more?
I don't. Because I have some challenges now, so I can't pop like I used to. Because I used to be in the club, dancing all night, here with it. I'm sitting down, bobbing my head.
Oh, this is how we come to the lounge. See, that's how we get to the lounges. Now I know why they got them chairs. I ain't understand when I was young. I said, there's a lot of seating areas in this
A lot
club.
of seating area, but I mean, I'm
Yes.
not a club person anyway anymore, but I like to go somewhere where there's some music playing, but I'm not on the dance floor Roger Rabbit and doing the Roger Rabbit. But yeah, I mean, getting older does have its challenges.
Yes.
The knees don't show for work. I like to say that.
No, right. So I'm saying, we get older, that's when our body starts to kind of break down.
Yeah, parts take days off.
And you start to feel it more. And it's like, okay, now you know that, all right, I am nearing a space of no return. Like, I just have to really start going hard.
No return.
Taking care of myself. Like, seriously.
30 is like the first mark where it's just like stuff hitting a little different. But 35, no return. Like everything from life is like, oh, let me get my stuff together. Let me be responsible. Like, oh, snap. Like now I'm ashamed of a few choices. It hit different. And then that's it from there. You might as well just be like, forget your title and name. Don't even count no more. It's different. Start blurring it together. I have an aunt and I love her, but she has been on her 29th year, probably for like 14 years. Okay, this is like her 14th anniversary of being 29. I have no clue how old that woman is. Okay, but I'm like, hey, after a certain point, I guess you do get to choose your age because that's what she told me.
And I had an aunt the same way, and I only found out how old she was after she passed away. Her son told me.
My dad, God rest his soul, was 45 for 30 years. I swear to God. He was like, Daddy, how old are you? 45. Oh,
and like when you say, what is the problem with telling your age? Like, what is the issue with our seniors or our elders? I'll say
they never use it as an excuse when they want to.
Yes, because my daddy would be like, I don't have to hit with you. I'm old. He would tell me that in a minute. Right? I'm old.
I'm grown to I'm old. It's like
I'm grown to I'm old. I had two aunts that was like that. One aunt, I remember, I never really knew how old she was until I took her to the doctor. She had to go to the doctor's appointment. And we at the the receptionist, and the lady asked her birthday. And I know she didn't want to say that thing in front of me. But she did. And I was like, what?
That's why she didn't want to say it, Michelle.
And she was like, and you better not tell nobody. I know now.
Hey, look, but in our culture, black don't crack. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
we really should be more. But see, it's different now. I don't care what nobody say. Now that you got latex and leggings and spandex and all these different cheap, soft materials and a good lace front and concealer.
And some Spanx.
Y'all know Patti LaBelle look more like Harpo after she take that makeup off.
She do. You know what I'm saying?
But Patti gotta catch it straight though.
Yes, she do. Doesn't mean it's true.
She makes great pies. Why you gotta do it like
that? I lie about my age. I don't think I've ever lied. You know when I lied about my age? When I was younger.
Ah, got it.
I wanted to be older than what I actually was to get in places, do certain, things I wasn't supposed to be doing. Being grown. So you think you grown? That was me. Being 50, but I'm tall, so I never really looked my age.
That was the benefit. I ain't even have to lie. I was taller than half of the crew in line, so I just walked in.
I'm not condoning that. Don't lie about your age, kids,
and don't sneak into places you're not supposed.
And don't be smart. Don't go to places you're not supposed to go.
There you go.
There are consequences behind all of that.
True.
Yeah,
Michelle, be responsible.
Yeah, I gotta be responsible.
Okay.
We don't know who's watching. Don't tell them to do
You're right. And we shouldn't, we have to be more kid friendly or teenage friendly, I should say. Listen, y'all. We are talking about our bad experiences from when we were growing up that weren't good. They were bad. Really bad.
Hey, look, I was pop locking.
Well, I'm saying not to do the bad thing. Don't lie about your age. Tell the truth about your age. Go to places that are your age friendly. Don't be trying to go to places that, you shouldn't be at with fake IDs and all those different things. So, yeah.
I can't even lie. I could not stand going places with my peers. I just looked at them like, what's wrong with y'all? I mean, everybody at school, I ain't date nobody at school. I ain't date nobody at work. I was like, what's wrong with y'all? Just everything. I only had fun when I dealt with older people. Matter of fact, I ain't calling y'all old. Y'all know I love you. But I got some rather older friends right now. They like some of my best friends. They in their 80s. I be like, y'all giving me some senior goals.
No, you gotta go a little lower.
Driving and traveling and doing everything. You know, I'm just saying. I like older people. I like older situations. Like right now, I would love to just chill. I don't mind growing up, sitting on the porch and just throwing stuff in the street because I'm old. Why not?
Yeah.
For me, I think the only time I hated being young was the movies, because I used to be a big movie guy. So a lot of the movies I wanted to see were R. So I was kind of tall, and I had an older sister, so she didn't give a damn. So we got into movies, but I think that's about the extent of my like not telling my age, you know. Because I want to see I want to see Jason too, just like everybody else, you know.
You wanted to see the R-rated movies.
That's right.
See, the crazy part, when I was growing up, we was going to see R-rated movies at a younger age. I don't know why they weren't really not letting me.
It was so weird,
it wasn't they wasn't making a show ID.
It was 50-50, right? So one movie theater you go to, they like, all right, we don't give a damn, just buy the ticket, don't mess up. And then other places were like, are you 18? Like,
and it used to always be a bunch of us going to the movies.
It depended on where you was going at, because I know in my neck of the woods, it was like, traumatize your kids, we don't care, here you go.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with that.
It's like, it's not my problem.
Getting in.
5 tickets it is. They didn't even care if you were lying. It's like, no.
Because if one person was 18, we was all with them.
all 18.
Yeah, we all, no, we're not 18, but they're allowed to bring us to the movies because they're considered older.
This is our supervision right here.
Yeah, this is it. Meanwhile, they're just as terrible as us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
that's for sure.
I have a serious point to make up.
All right.
Okay. To bring up. Because we know why, in the fun sense or the avoidance sense, why we lie about our ages. But what about those who are lying about their age in a sense, or they think they're grown and it came from a place of trauma? Like there's a reason why they want to kind of skip over this, or they want to hurry up and grow up. And then what? You know, does trauma explain behavior? But does it actually do it? And I mean, when it comes to childhood trauma, some people can't wait to get older. I'm gonna say I know I was there. I couldn't wait to be older to not be in a place
in a situation
of lack of control and not having a voice. You know, when you're a kid, your parents is real quick to be like seen and not heard, or you don't have no problems. All you got to worry about is school. That lack of respect that we give to our youth, and we still do it. You ain't got nothing to talk about. People do not listen. So that's one reason where you're like, well, I can't wait to be older so I can talk, just so I can have a freaking voice. And I mean, we do that all the time. And then once we get there, we're like, you know, these grown people listen either.
That part. I don't think trauma may be the reason for our behavior, but it definitely doesn't excuse it.
Yeah, because you would think if you went through something horrible, the last thing you want to do is repeat the trauma to other people. That's one thing by watching true crime I never understood. If your parents beat the hell out of you as a kid, why would you beat your kids? Or if someone did something to you harmfully when you're young, why would you keep repeating the behavior that you hated? That's the part I don't understand.
But oftentimes, if there is no healing, I would say, or no one is addressing those issues, they're doomed to repeat it.
True.
And it's learned.
So, it's easy to say, well, my father beat me, I'm not going to beat my kids, but that's all you know. I mean, oftentimes, a lot of what we learned as parents came from our parents. I mean, we might have, switched some things up because it's not working, but I've learned how to be a mother from my mother.
Yeah,
it's directly learn and behavior and from your environment. Just like, see, now we have friends from different cultures and different areas and different age groups. So we can actually be exposed to the differences. But when you have not went out of your neighborhood and everybody is treated the same type of like collective trauma, like we're all doing it, we're all beating our kids, or we're all being neglected and at home by ourselves, when that's normal, your regular normal life, you don't even know, you have nothing to compare it to until you get older. Like, I didn't know there was a different way to raise my kids, so I didn't know it was a different way to voice my opinion. You know, it's like everything in your life, this is normal. This is normal. Which is why it's important to travel. Like really travel.
Outside of your neighborhood, for sure.
Do something else. Because what you think is normal.
Lucky as a kid. I low-key got lucky as a kid because my mom and dad were the only married couple on our block. And then we had a bunch of elderly, and then we had a bunch of mixed families. So we had people with alternative lifestyles. We had single dads, single moms. So I got to see a whole bunch of different lifestyles at a very young age. So it made me open up to the idea that, okay, this is the way we kick it. Because there was no same thing from house to house to house on my block. And everybody got along, and it didn't matter which parents in you was going to get the same fate. So we all got the collective ass whooping that you speak of.
You had the village.
Yeah, but it just depends on. But the lifestyle was totally different. We had a postmaster on one person. We had a lady that worked at GM. We had a nurse, and everybody's lifestyle was a little bit different. So I got to see a lot of different ways people kicked it.
That really explains a lot about you. It's cool.
I hope that's good.
It is. Really everybody can see the results. You deal with everybody equally, and you're very informative and educated. So that's like really cool. I don't know.
That is.
The instability in my life actually gave me all the options. I moved around a lot. Didn't get used to one area at all. Did not have that sense of community or really family like the outside of my house. But that showed me that the world was bigger than the four walls I lived in. Because we changed all the time. So I was always exposed to something different, a new environment, different people, and just new opportunities. So you can't tell me nothing about just, I'm stuck. I knew it was wrong. It's like, no, there's options. There's a whole world out there. So that's how I ended up being. It's like what looked like chaos really shaped me to be open-minded.
Right. And resourceful.
Yeah.
You must say, I know Michelle with her family. You got so much family. So I can see family and community is important to you because you got a lot of family.
I do. And I have a lot of family that I've chose too.
Yes.
I have chosen family.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, so I grew up in a big family. I grew up around like my community that I grew up, although we've seen things, but my community that I grew up in is very, very close knit. Like we all are just, if you from Left Right, it's love. It's automatic love.
Okay.
So I grew up in that too. And even now, you know, like a lot of my Facebook friends are from my community growing up. So we even have a whole Facebook page for our community.
See, I love that. See, and sometimes when you hear about certain hoods, it means something negative. But people don't understand that it's like that is our sense of community. You know, when you name certain blocks and parts of town, like we are happy. Even if it's a bad quote unquote neighborhood, there's a pride there that really does mean more. It's like if you don't have that family and that sense of belonging, we all that's literally the part of being human. You want to belong to something. You want somebody that understands your day-to-day, and your neighborhood does that. I want to make sure that what we're doing here, this is really what we are here for at the United Front. We're trying to make sure that whatever that looks like for you, you have that pride and that responsibility and that accountability to make sure that it's positive and that it grows, that it's moving forward. You got some people that move, can't wait to go out. I'm grown, so I'm out. Right? They don't come back. They don't nurture the environment, and they leave it the same way it was when they were growing up. But then people get stuck in that same cycle. It's like, no, we have to do better just as a grown adults. Don't leave the children hanging. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take them with you. Take the neighbor with you. Bring the resources back and let them be able to get out or have an opportunity and have some options. I really think that in our culture, especially, we need to hold ourselves accountable that we are responsible for that culture and that sense of community because we're losing it. We're losing it.
I just realized what Michelle said. You're from Left Rack. So you're from where Capone and Noriega were.
Absolutely.
I learned about the world through hip hop. So I had pretty much a vivid picture of what New York was before I ever got there from Rack. So when you said, wait, I'm like, Left Rack, like Capone and Noriega. That's exactly
that's where I'm from. I mean, a lot of great people came out. They got to think about basketball. We got Kenny Anderson. We got Kenny Smith. So a lot of rappers came from my hood. My hood is amazing. You know, we've had I've had bad experiences there. I've had good experiences there, but it made me who I am today, growing up there.
Right.
So I'm always gonna rep home, always, no matter what.
See, look, you take the girl
And
out of the hood.
I've been out of there for a really, really long time, but you know, it's always home.
I respect that.
I think that's he's so educated. See, this was that some generations will be like,
I see something go off and that's that left right. You're like, what?
Right, you saw it click.
It was like a rap reference. My brother just said, was like, wait a minute.
I just love how educated he is in the culture. That's why RG
for sure.
Like, you know, you have some people who don't understand. Oh, you always talk about music, just like how we got singing and song references and movie references and game references.
Yeah,
I'm sure every generation has that, but I know directly our generation. There was a lot more TV and music involved. That thing really kicked in for us. So it really
that's all we had though. We didn't have the internet. All we had was TV and radio.
Mama was at work. I only had a little bit of TV, but what was there, it stayed. Like, hey, look, all 5 shows of my whole childhood stayed, and I remember it. And I remember the music, and it's people can look at you and just think, oh, you watch too much TV, or you listen to too much music, you watch too many movies. But there's a part of you that it really does truly shape, which kind of makes it why it's scary right now with the stuff that these kids have. They have way too many options. Way too many options. But I think that what we were exposed to, it really, like, we don't have the level of sarcasm in our growing up with our social media and what we were seeing on TV.
Yeah,
sarcasm now.
We had regular TV they edited everything, so they weren't cursing on TV. They weren't doing all of the things like these kids have access. Once cable became a thing, forget about it.
True.
when you no longer had to switch from A and B.
Right. We only had several channels that we had to switch back and forth to. If you missed it, you missed it. You got to wait till 6 months down the line to see it again.
Or never.
Or if you didn't wake up early Saturday morning, that was it for you.
You missed it. That's it. You know, and we had structure too, because we were making sure that we got up on Saturday. First of all, we had to get clean up. We were making sure that we watched Soul Train. We were making sure that we watched the Karate movie. To making sure we got up to watch those things because we know that started our day.
Right.
And it wasn't going to happen.
Cartoons came on at the same time every day. They came on in the morning before you went to school. And if you got home fast enough, you can watch the other half of the cartoons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we had structure.
Like, the kids be teasing me because I let, like Spotify play the commercial. I said, look, now I can go pee. You know what you mean? Regulate my life.
Right, because that's commercials. Right.
Beforehand, you actually stopped for a second to do something else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look,
you ran to do it so you can come back before it come back on because you don't want to miss it. Now
your priorities were clear. But now, now it's like everything's on demand, but it made it worse. Like, you can literally just turn it off and turn it back on whenever you feel like, but folks are just in control. Like, they are fully addicted to being in control of this stuff. It's like, but you control it. Calm down.
You can get mad because what's that? Stop. And now you can say things like, just rewind it. Like,
they don't say rewind. You're old. You're old. They don't say rewind anymore.
Like, what's the problem?
They don't even say that.
Or pause it. You can pause it so you can say something. Now, when we were watching TV, you said something, you get shut up. We're trying to watch. Shut up. We're trying to watch.
Yes. Because the reason why I say sometimes, right? Because nowadays the commercials irritate my soul. I don't want to know about like all these diseases that are caused by the medication that's trying to save me. And that irritates me. Once I see that 9 or 10 times, we time to skip that commercial. I'm sorry. Like, dude, I just know that some of the stuff they talk about will kill you before you ever get cured.
Yeah, I'm not big on commercials now since we don't have to watch them.
See?
They don't have to make any sense now. Like, this culture is complete chaos. Like, I've seen some commercials, like, especially if I'm doing hair, that's when I get to see something on the TV. And these commercials, I mean, they don't have to make sense. The stuff they're talking about don't have to match the product. It seems like now, especially with social media, everything is about being viral. So the more I can't say retarded anymore because it's not politically correct, but
you just said it.
Exactly. So
too late for
still working on it, Archie. Still working on it.
You know me, I'm just don't mind me.
I'd be like, in our political realm right now, I don't think anything's correct. so que sera, right?
Fair.
But
Yeah.
but with everything, it's like they're so, you can't say nothing. I don't know if I can say crazy or whatever. It's inappropriate. It's just off. It's whatever you want to fill in the blank, right?
Yeah.
With it being that way, it's on purpose. The crazier the visuals, the crazier the tones, the crazier the words, the more chaotic is on screen, the faster that it moves. That's how they're holding our attention now.
With the
Yeah.
shock value, not the information.
Yes. Can I say idiots? Somebody say now we're being shaped into idiots. Is that politically correct, or is that one turned off too?
I just
I don't know.
I think
You're
what is
talking
true
to me.
though.
You know what show I'm on? You kidding me? You watch Monday show?
Running with scissors. Listen, we running with scissors.
Yeah, I host the ops.
That's what
Are
we
you
do.
asking me what's politically correct? You've seen my show.
No, it is.
I'm
I mean,
kind
it
of an adult on this show.
this is
Someone
why
kind of
our
adult.
kids are. I
Spit it
want
out.
to choose my words because I don't want to. No, I don't want to call the kids a name.
That's interesting. We must be growing up.
They're
We
not.
must be growing up. We're watching our mouths this season.
No, I don't want to call no children a name. That's where I'm at. But
Oh, so the adults can get it.
the adults definitely
Yeah.
get it. These children are not learning at the capacity that they should be, because everything is, the way that they text, everything is short. I wouldn't even call it shorthand because I don't know what it is. Abbreviated. They abbreviate everything. I remember telling my daughter when my kids that spell out your words when you're texting me when they were younger, because I said you're going to start to talk like that if you keep doing it.
Mhm.
You're going to
Yeah, I
start
remember
speaking
that.
like
See, I used to tell them, I'm not your
that's why
friend.
I used to be like, spell out your words. Don't be texting me and I now got to figure out what you're talking about. What?
If I gotta pull out a thesaurus,
IDK.
Yeah, right.
see, ooh, I couldn't stand it when it first came up. I was like, if I gotta pull out a thesaurus or a freaking map to figure out what you're saying, this conversation is over. And it was so annoying when the adults started doing it. It was one thing when the kids was doing it, but when the adults started making acronym city, it was like, that's it. I'm not gonna have any more friends. I'm done. I'm tired.
No abbreviations, no commas, no periods, no nothing. Just a one long run-on sentence.
Looking like the Outcast album. You know how they put like Southern
With
abbreviation. Like one long word.
Southern Califragilistic.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they think these things that they put out there are supposed to be better, but I feel like they're making us worse to some degree.
They want us stupid. That's why it's
don't want us
intentional.
smart
That's
at
one
all.
thing that not just our culture, but us as a people, as humans, they want us stupid. They want us dependent on looking to them for answers and everything. And it's just like, it's up to you to keep your sense, because you're gonna lose it because you don't let them have it. They already took the penny away. Don't let them keep your sense.
Are
Okay,
libraries? Do they still have libraries? Like
Yeah.
they're closing in the
The
schools and
libraries
everything.
are closing.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes, because you don't have little kids.
Are gone. There's no libraries.
In most of the library, in a lot of the libraries and the schools themselves, they have shut them down. They are now places for digital media and computer labs. There's no more books. They started pulling them out probably the past 2 years, and now the actual public libraries are closing. The only ones that I've seen that's been open now, they've actually given space for
That's insane.
temporary podcasting. If you need a room to, do your content, now you can come in here. But yeah, the art of books and reading and quiet.
A librarian is an actual profession.
Right.
Not
I
anymore.
don't recommend doing it right now, but
Yeah.
No,
Wow.
it is. It's changing. That's I'm like, we in
pretty
trouble.
bad.
We in
But that's
trouble.
what we used to do. We used to go to the library after school, sit and do our homework, take our books out, go to get the encyclopedias if you didn't have one in your house. It was a place that you gathered to be smart, to get smart.
It's
I
in
would
your
say,
head
like,
now.
I would say it like this: the internet made the people smarter and dumber at the same time. In other words, you would read about Paris in a book, you'd want to go there. Now they can Google Paris, see all the sites they think they want to see, and feel like they've been there. So it took a lot of exploration out of the mind, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
There goes the
Yeah.
poll. It is.
Oh, look at you
Nifty.
getting fancy. What's happening? I see that Papa. What's that?
You see, I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, whoa, what is this?
There goes,
see that
there
I'm
goes
having
his
what?
computer thumb thing again. See, ours don't do that. That's just yours, RJ.
Ta-da.
No, we just wanted to ask the audience some questions. Which causes the most damage? Lack of accountability, childhood trauma, bad parenting or poor leadership, social media, or bad influence?
Wow,
Are you talking about from my era or their era?
We can only speak from our own eras, man.
our own era? Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it'd probably be one. Yeah,
Like
for me as a kid,
accountability?
it would have been one. Yeah.
This is kind of hard though, really.
Yeah, because at first I would have thought number 3, but then I got older and I realized they weren't lying. I was like, damn, they right. Damn, they right. So, yeah, so because I start hearing them in my head all the time, and I'm like, damn, why you right about that too? Like, damn, just right about that too. Like, so yeah, definitely. I guess it's still accountability. Okay, right on. Okay,
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with number 2 as the one because I feel like a childhood trauma can cause a lack of accountability.
True. So you say my house still was broken,
Yeah.
and I had like, thanks, Michelle. I thought it was just 1. I'm 1 and 2. Thanks.
1 and 2 equals 3. I'm just saying.
Because all of these are damaging, like seriously.
True.
But if I had to put them in order, I would say childhood trauma, then I would go lack of accountability. Bad parenting. I think that might be number 1. Because bad parenting and poor leadership causes childhood trauma. That causes childhood trauma.
Just click all the buttons.
Yeah, I mean all the above.
Like the test. See, all of the above. It's all of them.
All the above, and I mean they all cause damage. I don't know if you think. Well, I think bad parenting and poor leadership can cause damage because now you are affecting a whole other generation that is out there in the world acting crazy.
True.
I agree with you that all of them are really bad, but I'm going to go ahead and say 4: social media and bad influence as far as with this generation moving forward. Because for real, with everybody with their hands like this all the time, looking at their phones, is going to cause all the rest of those. Everybody's detached. They're dealing with their digital pacifiers and they're occupying them times. Everybody.
I agree because social media has parents being bad parenting because they're looking for a viral moment. So their phone, they're always recording, they're always filming, they're always everything that they're doing. And I'm like, when are you having time to actually be a parent to your kids?
Wait.
Exactly.
I got one exception to the rule. The people who watch our content are perfect. You keep looking at them phones.
No, we're being
responsible with how we influence you, right? This is not poor leadership.
That's right.
And we only here for an hour every week. We're not having a viral moment, but although I would love to have a viral moment, but I think social media is a bad influence because I see so many parents with younger kids that all they do is record.
Yeah.
Everywhere they go, they're in the store, they're recording. They're recording when they beating their kids. They're recording when they disciplining their kids. I'm like, what in the world is happening?
How you gonna beat somebody? Get in the flame. Get in the flame.
And it's like, is this? Are you really beating them? Because it's like, you pull out the camera to beat your child to discipline. You got the camera in their face. What did I tell you to do? So the child is always on.
I have not seen
that. Does bother me when I see parents put their child's punishment on camera. That irritates me.
I don't like that
so much.
I would never like
so
that.
much.
So the level of embarrassment.
You want to humiliate your child.
It was one thing you embarrass them in front of a company or in front of your parents or in the grocery store, but now
the
worldwide embarrassment, like we're in trouble. Like I really do feel like we are still in the beginning stages of really finding out what the side effects of this digital era is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It kicked in real hard towards our 20s, right? And just right now. And then it developed in these past 10 years, it developed so fast and so quick. But I'm like, I don't think we really seen it outside of, I have seen it when it comes to like what this generation is doing as far as work. The stuff they wear to like a job interview, how they wear night clothes everywhere and bonnets everywhere. I'm like, the lack of effort. It's like you just on purposely look like a bum. Like, what is happening?
And so, and I say, wear what you want, but have dignity in how you look. So if you think that wearing a bonnet shows dignity, then we are doomed.
I can't even spell dignity.
We're doomed. Like seriously, and I try not to be, but I think what with the bonnet comes a whole lot of other ratchetness.
Hey,
So
look,
just
but
not
I
the
find
bonnet.
the post with the silk scarves and stuff
Yes,
like
you
that.
see
If you're
what I
gonna
got
cover your head, if you're gonna wear your crown and cover it, do it on purpose.
Fashionable,
If you
okay?
want to wear soft clothes, do it intentionally. Wear some black night clothes. I'm just saying. Yeah. Put on the real shirt.
Bonnets are not just a thing where you can dress them up. Bonnets are just, I'm throwing this bonnet on and 9 times out of 10 I probably got on some pajamas or some dirty clothes.
You done told the world that you don't care, and now you're at the grocery store and Walmart looking like you stink. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well,
You got what you
You
wanted.
look like you stink. You talking about Pigpen, where it's like that little gray stuff that's been around. You look like you stink, yo. What?
Y'all ain't never seen nobody be like, okay, they look like they didn't wash. Like, I'm not gonna walk real close.
yeah, that's true.
I be
I
seeing
have
people
to
that look
say,
like the little
I'm
cushion in
flying.
the
I want to be
grandma's couch.
comfortable on the airport. I mean, now listen, I have flown early, the crack of dawn. I'm never showing up in my pajamas. I will show probably with a scarf on my head, but never a bonnet.
Okay.
I put a hat on before I put a bonnet on.
See, that was our cover up. It was the hat.
Yeah.
It was the hat or the
Before I put
wig,
bonnet on.
right? But you remember, we don't remember, but back in the day, they used to dress up everywhere. For every movie, you dressed up to go to the movies. You dressed up to go to the airport.
It was
different.
it was a thing.
You see,
We had like every year, like Christmas time, me and my friends, every year Christmas would come, we would go to the movies. It was a thing every year. And whatever little Christmas clothes we got, we was throwing them on to go to the movies because we was going to dress up to go to the movies. I mean, we were teenagers, so we dressed like teenagers did, but we had our fresh gear on. I'm sounding old right now. I'm dating myself. We had our fresh gear on.
Fresh is still here. Fresh is still here.
We was
They
fresh
got that from
you went to the roller skating ring. Either to the movies or the roller skating ring. Fresh to death. That's what we did.
Did you do?
But we had so many other points to talk about. We didn't even get to everything. Huh?
We multitask.
No, I clicked the button. I was clicking the button. So I mean.
Okay, well, we can ask these questions, and this is for your homework, guys. Okay, we hold ourselves accountable. We hold you accountable. So we got 4 questions for you to really ask yourself when it comes to say the title again.
So you think you grown?
The hand though, she's like the hand just activated, yo.
I love it. So the 4 questions for your homework is: what's one bad decision you kept making long after you knew it was wrong?
Ooh.
We're gonna let you sit in that. Go in the corner and think about what you did, right? Number 2, at what age should society stop saying they're just young?
That's a good one.
Now that one goes with what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. At what point did you cross the line? You are no longer a child.
Right.
Number 3, have we become more understanding or more enabling?
Ooh.
Yeah, that one feel a little different. And the last one is there someone in your life you're protecting from consequences because you love them? So this one kind of goes with the second one. I'm just saying.
Because if you're doing that, do you really love them? Because I'm saying.
What do you say? Don't spare the rod. Don't do it.
That's like I seen somebody. This was a dumb. I don't know. This, you don't know what's true these days online.
All right.
But the person shot the woman in the face. She hid him from the police after he did this. After she got out the hospital and everything was good with her, she hid him so that he wouldn't face consequences. She ended up going to jail along with him.
He shot her in the face, or she shot him?
He shot her. She went to the hospital. I guess he ran or whatever. She got better, got out the hospital. I just called him back on home and hid him from the consequences. And he was a lot younger than her too. He was a lot younger than her.
Those abusive relationships, them trauma bonding.
Yeah, they definitely need help. But now she's in jail because she was harboring a fugitive.
Yeah, I gotta put the Nambi up for that one. Go ahead.
Like you can't do that. So,
I'm gonna need us all to do better. We're gonna want something else other than our 2 front teeth for Christmas, guys. Like for real. I'm just saying. We need to raise the bar.
Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
Be careful what you ask for. All right, like
Yeah.
for real. I just want somebody. You just want anybody? You put some details on that thing. Like,
But you better stop just asking for somebody. Oh, I just want somebody to love me. Okay, you're gonna get that narcissist
mm-hmm. Oh, I
That's gonna
want to
come
be
in
grown.
and love bomb the hell out of you.
Right. That's
You better stop playing. Be specific. And I always say, stop asking for surface things. They need to look a certain type of way. They need to have, of course, they have to have a job. But you want to have somebody with integrity and accountability, all the things that you need to be in a healthy relationship, not just what they look like.
True.
right.
Because God will send you somebody that's fine.
Okay, and they got bad breath,
Be a whole fool, though. A whole fool.
and they're allergic to jobs.
Yeah, they don't want to work.
I'm allergic to bad breath. That was a
They
deal
want to
breaker.
sit up
Like,
under you or be in your house.
He real cute and real fertile. Got 4 babies.
Or her. It ain't
6
even
feet.
just the men, it's the hers too.
Oh, yeah.
Some of these men, they are attracted to what they're attracted to. I get it. But
she can't cook.
she
You
can't
hungry
cook.
over there?
She right.
You hungry trying to figure out why she got to play the food? Like, where'd you
Right.
get that bag at? What's going on?
Yeah,
Where's
so
my bag?
you better be careful what you ask for, because
Mhm.
God will send it to or her to you and
You
have
are
me
not
figure it out.
Okay, I'm gonna fill this one out. So the community does not change because people are getting older. It changes when people become accountable. Okay, age is automatic. You kind of can't control that. So get over it and accept it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But maturity is intentional because you can be an old fool. I'm just saying it is very possible. You see folks still doing the same thing. We have evidence everywhere, but just understand maturity is intentional and responsibility is a choice. So choose wisely, guys.
Please do. And maturity is something that you need to seek. A fool at 40 is a fool forever.
Hey, there's help.
Yeah,
There's
40 years
help
of
after
practice.
40. Hey, look, there's help after 40. You can call me. All right. I work at it. I'm just saying.
You like that, didn't you? You like that one?
No. So you're not grown. You're not grown.
So you're
And
not
if you're
grown.
saying this out loud, you're telling on yourself. That's how I
Yeah.
feel. You tell on yourself.
Because I'm grown. And it's always some kind of head movement. Because I'm grown.
With the hand though, you just got that hand like perfect. It's just like trained. She was like,
Yeah, I know, right? Because when you do your hand, you got to have the hand too, you know?
She's from New York, okay? You know how
And you
many
know it.
places right
And
now.
you know it.
it was automatic. She didn't even have to think about it. It was just a natural instinct. That's why it's so amazing right now.
Right.
That's funny.
Just the eye roll. That was 87,
It's like
not
right
the
now.
eye roll.
How old are you right now? Like what?
I just went all the way back. I
All
was
the way.
17 just now.
It's funny how quickly we digress. It's hilarious.
That's right.
It's hilarious.
Anyway, do your homework, guys, and we will see you here next week. Okay? Same time,
Same bad channel.
same bad channel,
Did he say same bad channel?
same bad channel.
Batman.
Wait, we have to shout it out.
What we got?
WSAN Radio. Shout out to WSAN Radio. We stream live every week to WSAN Radio, and
Mhm.
they are a 24-hour radio website. You can hear all the dope songs and all the different things. And there's so many different things that
For every age, you don't have to be grown.
for every age, right? And they do great things in the community. That's the most important thing for me. What they
Check
do in
out the new
community.
website. The website
Yes.
has been updated. Check it out. Touch the
Check
button.
us out.
Click all the buttons. All.
We have a newsletter coming out, The Front Line. Be looking out for that. We're not going to spam you. It's once a month, but it's connection. It's real community. We told y'all we're not playing with y'all. We are building community here. We are going to connect all the different states that you see, let you guys understand what's going on in your community. That's right. If you look and you live in the same town as Michelle with 1L, or you live in the same town as RG or myself or Ezel.
What they do? Is that the right fingers? Wait, am I doing the right fingers? that's when your age starts to show. Is it the right thing? I don't know.
But next year we'll be a little bit next year, good gracious. Next week we will be a little bit more kind of responsible. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get what you get. Don't throw a fit, right?
Yeah.
So next week it's about true forgiveness and what does that look like for you? Now that's
gonna get a little bit of might get a little heavy, but we're gonna find. We always try to find laughter in a lot of things. Laughter is good for the soul.
Yes.
But also, not be playing all the time.
You do got to talk about some serious things because they need to be talked about, and we are here trying to help the people.
We're only trying to heal the community.
Trying to heal the people. That's really what we're trying to do.
Right. So y'all just do one of them RGs. Just come on back. We will see y'all next week.
Hey, Chappelle. He's like, he had a horror about him. He's like,
and check us out. The website is http://theunitedfrontnetwork.com. If you guys want to donate to the cause and support our mission, we got you and we appreciate it. Be the blessing that you are and help us continue to grow. Because like I said, we're doing some things in here. We're not playing with it. But until next time.
Until next time, peace and love, y'all.
you are now running with scissors. Let's go.